Let's hop over to our Game of the Year predictions. You want to start or me?
I mean, I can start. I mean,
Okay. Normally there's
honestly,
six. Normally there's six, but go ahead and shout out a couple more that you think could be in there.
well, I only really, because I had to really go through a list of games that came out this year, and out of the ones I saw that I could really think of would possibly announce for Games of the Year, was what I got here. So, Mass Effect Legendary Edition would technically be in for grabs, yes, because it's a phenomenal trilogy for those games, and the remaster of them was great. So
Hopefully that is a contender. I really do.
yeah. My other ones I highly doubt it'll be in there, but I would be down for it. Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, that's just been such a good fighting game since it came out, and then the soundtrack with it's amazing. So, will it be in there because it's a fighting game? I doubt it, but I'd be nice to see it. Psychonauts 2. Haven't played it personally, but from what everyone says, it's a great game and was well worth the wait
It's
of
one
like
of the
12
highest rated
years.
games to come out this year too. 91
Yeah.
on Metacritic right now.
Deathloop.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed Deathloop and everything. Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
And then Hitman 3.
Hitman 3 is one that I did toy with too. I think that could be a dark horse.
Yeah, I think it could be a good one for Game of the Year.
All right, so for me, I think Metroid Dread will be on there. I really do. I think Metroid Dread will be a Game of the Year contender. I think Deathloop as well. Psychonauts 2 is one. I think Ratchet and Clank We're Rift Apart is going to be on there as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's currently sitting on 88 on Metacritic. It got a 9 from Game Informer, 9 from IGN, and then it's 5 out of 5 by GameSpeed. It Takes Two. Haven't played it, but I know it was received phenomenally. I think It Takes Two is going to be a potential lock. Monster Hunter Rise, I think, is a possibility. I don't think it's a lock, but I think it's a possibility. Same thing with Tales of Arise. I do think Tales of Arise is a possibility. I don't think it's a lock. Returnal, that's where it's tough. I don't know where Returnal fits into this. Returnal has some pretty good scores. But
I don't know if it would be contender for Game of the Year. It would definitely be contender for narrative or shooter, though, I think.
right. Probably narrative, yeah. Resident Evil Village is one that I thought of. And then I am going to throw in my hat for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think it'll be on there. I don't, just because there are other games on here that were received better than Guardians. But I think Guardians will at least be in the running for best narrative. I think it will at least be in that narrative for that running, whatever. But out of all
I feel like Guardians might be good for. I don't even remember if it's an award for cast. Is that an award at Games Awards?
I don't think so.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, it would be though. If it was, yeah, it'd be a contender. In my opinion, it'd win it. There's best performance. There's best performance, which
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Best performance.
Which best performance? I think the contenders are going to be like Jennifer Hale, which of course voiced Femshep, as Rivet. I think's her name from Ratchet and Clank. I think that will be one as best performance. The guy that plays Colt from Deathloop, I think, could be one.
I know he's been nominated already. I'm pretty sure. Both him and the one who plays his female counterpart, whose name I forget at the moment, Juliana.
I'm still gonna die on this hill that I think Keanu Reeves should be in there. I'm still dying on this hill. Like, look, Cyberpunk is in this talk for Game of the Year stuff because it released in December. I think Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand needs to be in for best performance. I
can see it being in there for best performance. I don't think Cyberpunk's seeing a whole lot of awards, though.
No, it's not. Man, imagine the internet shitstorm if it gets nominated for Game of the Year.
Oh, there would be a shitstorm.
It's a great game. It's just broken. The game itself is good. It's just it can't be played. But I think now I'm going to go ahead and predict some locks. I think Dread is a lock. I think Deathloop's a lock. And I think Psychonauts 2 is a lock. The remaining 3, because there'll probably be 6 if I had to guess, it's literally a toss-up between everything else. But I think those 3 are a lock. I want Mass Effect to be in there, but I know for Jeff Keighley's awards, he usually avoids remasters.
Yeah.
Which, if he didn't, let's be real, he loves Kojima, so Death Stranding would be in for Game of the Year.
Yeah, Death Stranding would definitely be in there.
No, I mean, like, he avoids remasters for Game of the Year. He'll put them in there for other award possibilities. So Mass Effect will probably be in there for, like, Best Narrative, for example. best storytelling. I mean, that sort of stuff. Mass Effect will probably be in there. Death Stranding will probably be in one of those categories too. But for Game of the Year, he usually avoids remasters. But if he didn't, we know that Returnal would be in. Not Returnal. Death Stranding would be in there because him and Kojima are best buds.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the actual nominees, the whole list. We should get it here like in the next couple of weeks. Like, let me look at the calendar. When we go to record on, well, we're taking a break on the 27th. That's Thanksgiving week, so we're taking a break then. And it will probably be announced sometime during that week when we're taking a break. So we'll break it down on the 4th, which would be the week before the Game Awards anyway. So on December 4th, we'll get to give our predictions for all the different categories, or at least the categories we give a shit about. Obviously there's some categories we don't care, like best esports team, for example, and best commentator. But at least the categories that we give a shit about, we'll give our predictions on that episode, whatever episode number that's going to be.